Hey everybody, I'm Cheryl Swift, the Duchess of Rock and Roll. I'm here today with Alex Williams.
What's going on?
What's going on? We're here at Off Broadway, the scene of many a drunken night.
Yes.
Whew.
Awesome venue.
It is an awesome venue, isn't it?
Yes.
It's intimate, but they can shove 375 people in there.
It was a good one last night.
It was good, wasn't it?
There
was a bit of a... I heard this morning on the interwebs that there was some vomiting. And, yeah. What are you going to do?
I didn't see that.
I did.
You did?
I don't know how or why, but I was like, I could have... It was in the crowd. Yeah, you didn't get vomited on, so it doesn't matter, right?
Okay, yeah.
And it's sold out again tonight. And it's a Saturday, which means there'll be a drinking again tonight.
Looking forward to it.
Yes, because why wouldn't you be?
Yes.
Because that's the rock and roll world, right?
That's right.
So Alex and I met through the internet. What are the odds of that in this day and age, huh?
I had seen some interviews that you've done before, so
Aw.
it's nice to...
It's nice. You're like only the third person who's been like, I know who you are. Usually I'm like, hello, I'm Cheryl. And you were like, hey, I know you.
Yeah.
So thanks for watching my interviews.
Absolutely.
I think I've interviewed a few of your friends.
Yeah.
Maybe Cody.
Yeah.
Tennessee Jet.
TJ.
Yeah, he said TJ last night, and I was like, TJ? Because I guess I should call him TJ.
Yeah.
And when I'm around him, I don't even know what I call him.
Yeah. He's a good guy.
Such a good guy.
Awesome guy.
He's a very intellectual, kind human being.
Great songwriter.
Oh, very thought-provoking. And he loves sauce. I started this trend. I brought him all this sauce and spice, and now he posted it, and everybody keeps bringing him barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
I was like, TJ, I'm really sorry that I started a crazy trend. Mm-hmm. But he said he liked it. So, what are you going to do? I think people who write good lyrics like sauce. I don't know. I could be wrong.
That's true.
I could be wrong. So you're out on the road currently with Whitey Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
How's that going?
It's going great. Awesome guys. Great band. One of the best.
Are they not rocking?
Yeah.
I saw you borrow Joey last night.
Yeah. We've been going up through some lineup changes over the last few months. So.
Well, that happens.
Yeah.
That's
He's
rock
doing a
and
great
roll.
job, though. I mean, it took him 24 hours to
learn
up the 45 minute set. So.
Well, he sounded great, and I was like, "Is that Joey? He's looking great." I didn't even realize it was him until later in the evening.
Yeah.
So it was great to see him up there rocking out. It sounded so smooth and so great. I didn't even realize.
He helped us out big time.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, you were rocking last night. I saw you broke
Thank
string
you.
there at the end.
Yeah.
You meant it.
It happens.
Yeah,
It happens.
You're rocking. You brought it.
Fun. Fun.
You brought your A game.
It was fun.
So I was looking yesterday at I saw that you switched labels, so you were with a label, and now you're with True Grit.
Yeah.
So how's that going for you?
It's going great. Art and those guys over there are awesome, and they believed in me enough to add me to the roster over there, which was awesome, and kept us on the road, so it's been good.
Right, no complaints there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, True Grit is, they're handling the likes of Ward and Whitey, and if you guys are watching this and you don't know who Ward and Whitey and Cody are, then you need to go do some homework. I mean, Art's roster is getting bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So what a great thing that you're on that label. It fits who you are.
That's awesome.
I love that you're in there with this, I call it the Country Roots Revival.
Yeah.
There's a lot of words for what's going on. But let's talk a minute about how you, being young, you're relatively young,
mm-hmm.
And you have what I would consider an old soul in your writing and in your demeanor. How does it look? I had heard you speaking with some gentlemen last night about, they had some things to say about different kinds of country.
Yeah.
For you, when you're writing, does that ever float into your mind, or are you just true to who you are?
What's that?
Like, if you're looking at, you ever think, oh, that sounds a little too much that, or I should do it a little more this, or do you just write what comes out?
Yeah, just write what comes out. Obviously focus on the subject matter. I don't really shoot for a genre or anything.
Right.
Country music is, a big influence, but, writing with different people, you get their perspectives and things, and whatever comes out, comes out. Yeah.
Yes. Well, when I was listening to the album, like you look at the old Tattoo song, I mean, that is some serious stuff that you're writing at 28. Well, and you were only 25 maybe when you wrote that?
Like that. Yeah.
Let's talk about that song for a minute and the meaning of it to you, because it's pretty I mean, I had tears in my eyes. If you really sit and listen to it, it's very meaningful.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I just wish I had a better relationship with my grandfather than what I had. You know, he was a little distant, great guy, but just wishing you would have known somebody a lot better before they passed. And when that happened, that song just came out that way, and you know, that was that. So
yes, and I think that for me, as someone who's not really a songwriter, I mean, I have one songwriting credit to my name.
Yeah,
is you say things that some of us think that we can't verbalize, but you can sing it, and then it touches so many people.
Oh, that's cool.
So I love that you were able to say that, even though it may not be a great thing for you,
right?
But you were able to write it. Because we all have people that pass that we wish we would, or that are still here that have become distant in our life, or I should have gone home more, or...
Absolutely.
You know, and I think that's what that song is speaking to.
Yeah.
And that's the thing I noticed, too, about the album, is there's an authenticity in the way you write. You're not really trying to look like good. Like, you're not trying to be clean. You're just like speaking what's there.
Trying to be true.
Yes.
You know? That's important.
True. Maybe that's the word I was looking for.
So,
you know, when I interviewed Cody Jinks, I'm like, you're not a poser. He goes, I'm not a poser. And I'm like, no, you're not. You're not a poser
it's really
either.
Not hard to, you know, not be a poser if you're singing something that's true.
Exactly.
Honest, you know?
See, if you're honest, that's all it takes, right?
Not that hard to do. Yeah.
You're so funny.
You're honest.
So now, you said, now who have you been writing with lately? You said you've been doing some co-writes, or
yeah, I don't know.
Any...
It comes in spurts, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'll write by myself, just at the house when we're off the road, you know, 2 or 3 days a week, I guess, and then just meet up with TJ or somebody, Josh Morningstar.
Oh God, I love Josh so much.
Some other great writers in Nashville, as much as that city gets a bad rap.
Right.
Sometimes.
Yeah, there's not all bad there. There's good and bad, like everywhere else.
It's a great music town. It's great songwriters there. So.
Now, do you still live in Indianapolis?
I do.
Yeah. Right. We're really live here, people. There's
we are.
Some truck delivering something, some ice or beer or something. Or the merch.
Yeah.
So you've been doing a lot of writing.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this Waylon tattoo here and his influence on you.
Everybody's got one, you know. He's one of the greats.
I know. I wore my Waylon shirt. I think somewhere down here.
You did. Yeah, just one of the good ones.
He is definitely one of the good ones.
It's Mariah Carey if you flip it upside down.
Got to just make sure you cover all the base. That was the funniest comparison maybe ever.
It is. I always say that.
That's awesome. He's definitely one of the greats of our. Well, he's just one of the greats of all time. Mm-hmm. You know, Merle, Waylon, Willie, all the boys, George, all the men on my. I love this shirt because it kind of covers. I want to tape like Cody, and you know, there's other names that I want to. You know, eventually we'll tape them onto the legend shirt. You know, that's so funny. So let's talk about life on the road and, you know, having a wife at home and how she deals with this and all that jazz.
She's an awesome woman. She's really independent. So, she handles it better than most. I mean, she's not the only one. There's a lot of understanding wives out there.
Yes.
And, husbands for that matter. So.
Right. It takes something,
you
know. I know I travel a lot just to do the blog, and people are like, how do you do that? And I'm like, I've always been an independent I mean, I love my husband, but I have to be able to be me too. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's just the way it is. Like and some people don't get that. But you're in a situation, thank God, because otherwise it would be really hard.
It is. I mean, it gets hard sometimes, but, you know, usually at this point we're out for 3 or 4 day runs.
Oh,
so we get to come back home for a couple days. I mean, the only time we're out for a couple of weeks is when we go out west. Or,
right.
You know,
when you got to be out to the West Coast.
We can't just come back and then. You know.
You're like, St. Louis to Indy is different than LA to Indy, right?
It's a few hours. So.
You're like, well, there's a flight or 3 days in the car or the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's never fun.
No.
So when you're on the road, like, what's your favorite part of touring and what's your least favorite part?
The least favorite, I guess, start with that, is just the downtime. You know, like we look forward every every day just to play. When we're out here, I mean, it's just a lot of downtime.
Yes.
Just the old cliche any band would say, there's just a lot of time
in
the
between. Time in the van.
And, so.
And the favorite?
Favorite's just playing. Yeah. I mean,
like I'm always like, when you're on the road, do you look forward to getting home and eating real food?
I mean, we're not like super active. Like when we go to cities, we're gonna do this or anything. We just kind of take it easy and.
Yeah, most of my friends are like, I want to watch Netflix and take a shower and maybe eat some good food.
Oh yeah.
Like that's their thing. They're like, we want to eat and watch Netflix. I'm like, all right, dude.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't want to go be a tourist,
That's one thing too. Yeah.
I'm like, okay. So, your last album came out, your first album, only album, was from 2017. Are we looking towards new music soon?
Yeah, I'm hoping we release at least a few singles here pretty soon.
Awesome.
I would assume there's going to be another album too pretty soon, but
well, people need to hear you.
It's been 2 years,
right?
As of a few days ago, so.
Yeah, but it's such a good album. I can't wait to see the Sophomore album. I just think you're so talented, and you're so young, but there's this, like I said, old soul, this old spirit in you that when you sing and write just comes out. It's really nice to see.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. Most of our set is basically new songs. We've been playing. We've got a bunch of new stuff that we've been playing for 2 years now.
Yes.
So definitely ready to get some new stuff.
Right. You're like, let's get in the studio. Yes.
Yeah. So it's been good.
So let's see. Tonight you're here in St. Louis. You have a few more days on the road, and then you're headed home.
Yeah.
And then you said you had a couple dates coming up. Are you playing with Cody again, or who are you?
Yeah,
I don't remember who you're playing.
We've got a few dates with him. He's such an awesome guy, and just a lot of people with success gets to your head over a certain amount of time. He'll come right up to you.
I've never met someone at this level who just sold out Red Rocks.
Yeah, I mean, he deserves.
And you're just like, hey,
deserves every bit of it.
Yes, he does. Most humble, one of the most humble, gracious men I know in music.
Yeah,
by far.
He's great. But yeah, we're actually coming back to St. Louis. I think November 9th or something. Might be around the day at the Fox.
The Fox Theater, November 9th. Last I checked, less than 60 tickets left. It's going to sell out, just so you know. Oh, that's right. You, Cody, and Ward. I'm like, holy Toledo, it's like the trifecta of goodness, in my opinion.
We're happy to be part of it.
Yes. Yeah. So you'll be back in November. So if you want to see that show, you need to go buy a ticket, like, as soon as you see this interview.
Please do.
So let's wrap this up with how it was your first time playing at the Ryman and what that was like for you.
I mean, obviously, it's a bucket list for every musician to play. I wouldn't have expected to play there this soon,
Yes.
Even if we were an opener, it felt great just to be on that stage. And a lot of people are doing live albums there now just because of the sound quality.
Well, you got the acoustics. You're at church. Basically, they call it the Mother Church. It is a church, and you get the acoustics of the church. So you get everything.
Well, it's definitely picking up. So.
Wow. When you walked out on stage, what came over you?
It's a pretty damn good feeling. It's like a family reunion in the crowd too, with grandmas and grandpas and everybody.
Yes. I can't imagine. I mean, I've been to the Ryman and Cody and Blackberry Smoke, but I can't imagine what it's like as an artist to walk out onto that stage. That to me just gives me chills thinking about it.
It was just so exciting. I think we had 25 or 30 minutes to play, so it flew by pretty quick. We played 6 or 7 songs, but it was awesome.
Yes.
So it was great.
Well, I'm very proud of you. I'm glad I finally got to meet you in person.
Yeah, you too.
Now I get to see you tonight. Well, I won't be here again tonight, but I get to see you in November, and I'm sure, somewhere else along the road, because you never know where I'll show up.
All right. I hope to see you again.
So tell the people where they can find you online.
Everywhere on the interweb. Instagram,
AlexWilliams.com.
AlexWilliamsOfficial.com.
AlexWilliamsOfficial.com.
I wish it was just Alex Williams.
It's okay, but there's other Alex Williamses.
Yeah, there is.
There are. So one of those things.
There's a lot of names in the world.
It's a lot of names. There are. Well, we should let you go to get in for sound check. So I'm Cheryl Swift, the Duchess of Rock and Roll. This is Alex Williams. You'll want to check him out if you're into country music. And yeah, he's the one to watch. And we're here at Off Broadway, and we're going to go get this party started. We wish you all peace, love, and rock and roll.
Thank you.